When it comes to films with friends, it's always a good time. But what about films about friends? Well, here are 4 buddy films today that I'm going to talk about. Jesus, where'd you come from?
I'm always here, Zack.
Okay, well, I'm Zack Bishop.
And I'm Jason Kienzle.
And welcome to 4 Films. First on our list today is Step Brothers. It's a film about stepbrothers.
Are stepbrothers buddies?
Perhaps. The first time I watched this film, I enjoyed it thoroughly. I did watch it with a couple friends. Friends that you know, they're friends of yours as well.
No.
Isn't that an interesting tidbit? You don't?
No. Just you.
Then what am I doing here?
Just you.
Just me?
Yeah.
Alright. That was a little sexy.
Infinitely quotable movie. Every line in this movie has become a meme in and of itself. I remember the memes more than I remember the plot of the film.
Well, that makes 2 of us.
Belly full of white dog shit? Classic. Instant classic.
I wouldn't know.
You've never had a belly full of white dog shit?
Not that I know of. Not on purpose. No, the second time I viewed this film, I actually did not enjoy it. I didn't find it funny at all, and the only good part to me is the ending.
I'm gonna say this because I love you. Fuck you.
Duly noted.
Infinitely quotable movie.
You can quote these nuts.
I'll play Moby Dick for real. See, there is a quote from Step Brothers for everything.
The only thing I find relatable is beating up children. So can you tell me, other than it being quotable, why exactly do you like this film?
Buddy. Will Ferrell. John C. Reilly.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Like, what
kinda,
do you need? What more do you need?
What's
his name?
On their teetering off point. Adam Scott.
Yes, thank you. Adam Scott, like pre-Parks and Rec.
Mm-hmm.
Hilarious. The Guns N' Roses cover by the whole family. Sweet Child of Mine in the car.
If there was ever a moment I wanted to commit suicide, it would be that. Well, yeah.
Stay Golden, Pony Boy. How many times did we say that to each other growing up?
As many times
as we... Catherine Hahn, right?
As many times as we rumbled with the socias.
Oh boy.
This is falling apart.
This is the last episode of 4 Films.
Moving on to a different kind of classic, we have Men in Black.
Oh.
They're men, dressed in black. How can you go wrong?
Will Smith, Tommy Lee Jones. Tuxedos.
Moving on. Speaking of Men in Black, we all know that, aliens are real, and the government's hiding things. And you should know, because they're already in your home.
Zack.
Oh, sorry, forget what we said.
And next on the list, we have 21 Jump Street. I think this one surprised all of us.
Yeah.
I can't think of a single human being that thought this movie was going to be funny, let alone an instant classic.
Right, there were 0 expectations for it, but as soon as I heard it was the guys, Chris Miller and Phil Lord?
Sounds right, but I don't know.
I forget their names exactly, so... Yeah, I really can't remember. I feel like my mind was erased or something. I don't know why.
I don't either.
Anyway, they're the guys who made Clone High, a great animated show that aired on MTV in 2003, I believe.
I haven't seen it.
Never seen it.
My mind must have been erased too.
But yes, this movie was surprisingly funny as hell. Probably because the expectations were so low, but I think that really helped the film overall. With a great performance by Ice Cube. I thought he was great as their
Huge
chief.
by Ice Cube. I think this was like Jonah Hill getting past Superbad. That was a big one, right?
Yeah, I'm kind of
Channing
glad.
Tatum as a comedic actor.
Mm-hmm.
Never saw that one coming.
Yeah, they strangely had a great chemistry together. It was
kept it going
weird.
For the sequel too.
Yeah,
I don't think the sequel let off the gas at all.
I don't think it's anywhere near as good as the first one, but that entire ending sequence is like perfection.
The second one has way more Ice Cube. Like it's that
Yeah,
whole side plot.
Too much of a good thing. Plus, it didn't have Johnny Depp and the other guy.
Jump Street.
Oh, speaking of, Men in Black was supposed to do a crossover
with 21 Jump Street.
Yes, that was supposed to happen. When that Sony leak happened a couple of years ago.
Why didn't they do it?
Because it was leaked.
That sounds cool, except the fact that the age difference of the buddies is like 30 or 40 years.
So what?
Like a grandpa buddy cop movie.
You're saying grandpa buddies can't be friends with younger buddies?
The other guy's sequel could be like the other grandparents. And it's like 21 Jump Street, and then the other guys, and then the Men in Black. Tommy Lee Jones just in a wheelchair, just zapping people as Will Smith pushes him down the street. And that's what we've come to. The reboot cast or whatever.
I thought that was technically a sequel.
Right. Well, yeah, but it's
international.
It's new, like new folks and
they're
shit.
off doing whatever.
Yeah,
Thor's Valkyrie.
Right. It is, isn't it? Canonically a sequel, but not Will Smith and Tommy Lee Jones. So do with that what you will.
It's almost like they need to stop trying to recreate successes from their past. Can't imagine why. But yeah, I highly recommend people checking out 21 Jump Street at the very least because I like the movie, and if not that, you should watch Clone High. This movie is cool.
Yeah.
Of course, we're referring to Beavis and Butthead Do America. A movie I haven't seen in over 20 years that I remember almost nothing about.
Oh, yeah.
How about you?
No, me neither. I remember it was good.
That works for me. Real quick interjection here. Blues Brothers. That one is a classic film.
Absolutely.
And there's no explanation needed other than they're on a mission from God.
Yeah. Although, at this point, there probably are a lot of folks who haven't seen Blues Brothers, of the younger variety.
That's true.
I mean, it was a little before us, even.
Yeah.
Go watch Blues Brothers. Hilarious, and they wreck up a whole mall. That's fun to watch because it was like real. Yeah. They really just
drove through a mall.
Whole mall.
Piles of cars at the end.
Yeah, just
on the streets of Chicago.
Complete gratuitous destruction of the city of Chicago at the end of this movie.
I'm fine with that.
Yeah. And the next buddy film we have for you today is Tucker and Dale vs. Evil.
That's a great film, in my opinion.
Oh, absolutely.
Tell me what you like about it, Jason.
2 words. Alan Tudyk. What do you like about it, Zach?
2 words. Tyler Labine. And, well, I mean, did you see all those teenagers getting murdered?
That was way more than 2 words.
It was way more than 2 bodies. But in all seriousness, child murder aside, I think the movie was great. It was a great way to flip the slasher genre around and just really have these 2 wonderful characters not know what the hell's going on.
Just total and utter confusion for the majority of the movie. I love the subversion of expectations where you have like the classic teenagers going into the woods. The way they see Tucker and Dale is like very, cliche of the genre. But they're just 2 regular dudes who just have no clue what's going on. And I think black comedy like that's just really hard to pull off in the first place.
And they found a way.
Masterclass for horror comedy.
I think my favorite moment is when Alan Tudyk says to Tyler Labine, they must be in some kind of suicide cult. Like, he's just so horrified about what's happening.
Just trying to help him and they keep dying.
But I thought it was funny. Well, before we wrap up today, Jason, are there any of these that are particularly your favorite out of this bunch?
Well, Zach, I don't have a favorite. My favorite is your favorite.
What?
Because I'm not really here. I'm a figment of your imagination, buddy.
No, you're not. You've been sitting here the whole time. What are you talking about? Why would you not be real? I mean, that's odd, but I mean, that's impossible. What do you mean?
Bye, Zack.
It can't be. He was here. It was real. It was real. He was here. I had a friend.